Hi YouTube. Hope you're keeping well. So I've just seen Noel Plum 99's video on the Thunderf00t PZ Myers saga. Now I really fucking hate YouTube drama. But you know what? I'll make an exception for the celebrities of YouTube, which is pretty much the theme of this video. This whole thing going on between Thunderf00t and PZ Myers. And the reason I'm chiming in on this, as I did with Rebecca Watson last year, is because I've met these guys only very recently, seen what's going on, and besides, yeah. Anyway, the only reason, everyone, that I'm making this video is that because in terms of the dialogue and the dynamics of the problem going on, it's just that if it's about conferences, if it's about conditions, if it's about the interactions that have happened between people, besides everyone else fucking guessing, I'm not trying to impress you or be a smartass, but I've actually been there. And I've been in these occasions and met these people and drank with these people and got drunk with these people, whatever. So I think I just put a comment on another video, number one, that I'll get off from this, is that the conferences I've been at, you know, you don't need a criteria or a rule book or anything else. Because as Thunderf00t said, it's true. Yeah, we're all adults. And the thing about it is, I never saw any hanky-panky. I never saw any problems. There isn't any need to be called that. And besides, it wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. It's ridiculous. Besides, I have never seen anything like that. I just haven't. Besides fun and games and playing around or whatever, but I have never seen any evidence of this. So where does all this maelstrom come from? As to the personalities themselves, which is part 2 of this, what I will tell you is that what I feel most disappointing is that this campaign was kicked off around 2007 or thereabouts with Richard Dawkins' book, and it started this whole thing, Richard Dawkins Foundation. Now, I'm an idealist, but the point is that it was about a cause, but what I've seen at these conventions is that there's us and them. The celebrities, namely Thunderf00t, namely Aaron Ra, namely fucking PZ Myers. I mean, even Aaron. Aaron, I love you too much, like a brother. But you know, I mean, T-shirt. I'm famous on the internet, and you know, who gives a shit if you're famous on the internet? I thought we were about a cause here. Now that's my political mouth speaking to you, because it's like a political system. We have an objective to achieve, regardless of your fucking ego or mine. And so the thing about it is that I find these guys, yeah, and they're just battling it out yet again to see whose cock is bigger. And that's I don't mean to be too crude about it, but that's what I feel. I mean, you know, last year I met PZ Myers in Dublin, had a beer together and all that, and put up videos and all that. Now, in my modest channel, nearly 23,000 views. I was the only one who recorded the first part, and nearly 15,000 on the second part, which I shared with Aaron Ra. I gave him my material. Here's the deal though, it's like when I shot that, if you look at that video, PZ Myers and Aaron Ra, Muslims, full debate, PZ, he knows what a camera is, and he looked into the camera, and the reason he continued that because I had a camera there. And recently in Germany, the very same thing, when the two guys, they didn't sit down but they just gathered around us, is because I had a camera rolling and they like being on camera. They didn't have the manners to sit down, but they wanted to be on camera until PZ pissed off. Now there we are, so we're exposing all the secrets and the attitudes, but that's how I see it. It's like, yeah, and you know, these people, they love the fact that they're celebrities. Thunderf00t knows he is. And then, last part of this video, you know the guy, or the girl rather, that biting her leg? I know her too. Again, not to impress you. I met her last year. Here she is in the video.
We have another interested member of the audience. Please introduce yourself to the microphone.
Hi, my name is Lori Brown, and I'm actually, my YouTube channel is named Aisha's Body. My question is directed to Dr. Frank.
I think you need to get quite that close. I think it's booked with that.
Okay.
No, let her be that close, because then she's on camera. She's
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, be famous.
The camera's behind you, by the way.
Yeah, look at these guys over there.
Sorry. Are you
Now, not dot dropping, documentation dropping. She said her own name, but Laurie then and I became quite close in the end. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And we became quite close on Skype, and we talked for a very long time and whatever. And I found Laurie to be the most post-Catholic, now atheist, conservative person I've ever met. The thing about Laurie, and if you're watching Laurie, no offense dear, but the way you squeezed in my Richard Dawkins video.
You know, not all religious people don't like science. Many religious people like science. For example, all the science of revival.
The way you squeezed in on the Magic Sandwich Show, and what I've seen ever since. And hey, it's a free world. You're a groupie. A groupie. Laurie, you're just a groupie. And to be seen in a photo which got so much publicity, Thunderfoot biting your leg. Mind you, you have a channel on YouTube, but you don't publish anything on it. So she's just a groupie. Rebecca Watson, all the hostility I put up against her, and then here's the photo I can show you. I didn't ask her to put her arm around me, but she did anyway. I think these people become obsessed with their celebrity. And then there's a whole entourage, not me, that follows them. I won't mention names. It just follows them like movie stars. And that's all that's going on there. In terms of these conferences. So you've got two levels. You've got all the ordinary decent delegates who just want to be there for this, and you've got the others who pretend they're being there for this, and they're drunk on their fame. They're drunk on their public perception, and that includes P.Z. Myers, and it includes Thunderfoot, and it includes Aaron Ra, and it includes Rebecca Watson, all of them. So that's it. In resume, Noel Plum 99, it's your fault. I saw your video and it inspired me to do this. I only did a video last night. I haven't got time for all this, but that's what I would say. You know, this thing PZ and Thunderfoot. It's just it's celebrity and it's meaningless, and but it keeps the fans happy. And there we are. Thanks for watching, everybody. I wish people would concentrate on the fucking cause that we have to fight rather than all of that bollocks. But anyway, my modest video is not going to change anything. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.